What's going on, guys? So in this video, we will talk about the ngIf, which is the directory for the Angular. So in the previous videos, we have talked about the for loop, and now in this video, we are going to discuss about what is ngIf. So it's basically very similar to if-else statement. The only difference is that because Angular provides its own directives. So in this video we will discuss about ngIf by using simple ngIf, and also we can use some templates for the ng-templates. So first we will discuss about very simple things. So I already have created the components. If you watch my previous video from the very first video even, so you see that we have created a component with the name of sandbox.component.ts, and if you are interested to create your own component, so that will have no issue with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is to go into my sandbox.component.ts file, and I'm going to create a very basic span, or even a very basic condition for explaining you. So here I'm going to create my very span class. Sorry, not here. First I will declare the variables. So I'm gonna go inside my export class sandbox component, and there I'm gonna define the name string and set that to be Abdullah. And after that, I'm gonna do is to also create a boolean and set that to be show boolean, or even I can write here show name, and also give it the type for the boolean, because we need to access through true or true or false. So after that, once I create the component and define my values and go inside my sandbox.component.html file, and then I have to create a very basic span, and inside that I have a condition that ngIf show my name, using the double parentheses, which is basically the string interpolation for displaying your values from the components. So we are using one-way data binding, and I will explain you the two-way data binding in the coming videos. So the first thing is that I just display your name. So now it's showing that if the condition is true, means that we have defined here that name of string, and also if the condition is true, so that I want to display my name. So if I go to my browser and you see that we have nothing shown, I think so there might be an error or something. So go to the inspect and see. So no worries, no issue here. So let me see my condition first. So show name, actually the name is not correct, so that is not small n, that's uppercase n, right? Camel case show name. So now if I go back, and now you see that our name has been displayed over here. So if I just make that condition false, and you see that name will be no more here on the browser. All right, because the condition has been false. All right, so that's the first way. What if we have our else condition? So in order to work with your else condition, so for the else case, I'm going to also create the span class, and using the ngIf directive, and here I'm going to define is that if there is no name, then show me then show my last name. So I'm gonna hard coded my name, so Masood, let's suppose, and close the span class here. And now you see if my name is true, that want to show me the if the condition is true, that want to show me the name, and in the else case it want to show me Masood. So let's have a look at it. And if I go to my browser, and now you see it's showing me Masood. The reason is that because the component the show name is false. All right, so now next we are using the ng-template. So for ng-template, I'm doing very similar, just like using the tags for the ng-template, and here also the closing I don't know what, I have a little bit issue with that. So with the some settings for the VS Code. So if you have, if you notice, you see that already my closing tag created. So for that, you can have some settings for this. So just move to the topic. Now I'm using hash, and this hash is for, like, you can create anything on, let's suppose if I want to show the name. So if it's showing that, so I'm gonna create an ID, let's suppose no name. If it's no name, and then it must show me word. And if my condition is true, so again I'm gonna create my span class on the top, just like that. Even I just comment this out. If I just grab this and comment this out and paste that down here, and now here, if my show name is true, so that's fine. But if it's false, so I'm using else here. And notice, you always remember that this else will only be used with the ng dash template. So else, and the ID that we have assigned here, just copy that on your condition. So else no name. So now you see, if I just want to write here, so that's fine. Okay, so that will work very much similar to the previous condition. All right, now if I just make this condition true, and you will see that it will show up the all right, so it's very simple to that. So the last thing I'm going to explain to you in this topic is the ternary condition. So we can use also, like, it's a good approach which I usually very much like. I like the first step. I don't use the ng dash templates more in my coding. So down, I'm gonna show you the another third way of doing it. So I'm using the paragraph tag and showing that name. If it's true, then show the name that is coming dynamically from, if the show name is true, then show the name, else Masood. All right. So if I go back to my condition, because my condition is true, I want to show me Abdullah. All right. So just comment that out, the top condition, and now you see that we have Abdullah. All right, so that's very simple and clear. I hope you guys understand about the ngIf directive. And if you have more queries, so comment me on my chat box, or you can contact me through an email. So that's it, and I want to see you for the next time.